one of my favorite experiences was one of my first champions, one of my first skins was Project Master Yi, and I was terrified. And so the thing that I do, which I still do now because it's helped me out, is I was overcompensating for the amount of assets that I would probably need to use. So
Okay.
I would create a large amount of building blocks. I mean,
Okay.
I would probably spend like that, a 2 to 4 weeks, typically two, and I would try to create between 15 and 30 gigs of assets of
Wow.
that I would use. And so I would just create, create, create. I would dive into doing synth work. I would dive into like reprocessing. I would reprocess things 4 to 5 times.
Wow.
And I would just go at it. And
So we're talking
I
50, are we talking 15 to 30 gigs of like
15 to 30 gigs, and I record at 96K. So like you
oh,
get the
96. Okay,
sidekick.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right. So,
Yeah.
but still,
Um,
15, 30 gigs, even at 96, that's a lot of files.
That I was that terrified. I was like,
Oh
"I'm
my
not gonna lose
God.
this job, baby. I'm gonna probably need this. I might need this." And so, but I didn't fully understand. I think this is, going along the lines of like, what makes things successful
Yeah.
is knowledge sharing. And
Yeah.
all of us have really cool ideas. Everyone on the team has experience in the industry, they have ideas, and it's really awesome. And no one's afraid to share those because whatever you share is going to help that person. But who they are and how they create, they
Mm.
can create their own thing with your same process, right?
Mhm.
And Jay Watford, at the time my manager,
Yeah.
I was very terrified to show off my assets in review.
Right.
And I showed them. Everyone was very respectful, even though I know they were kind of derpy and probably not hitting the bar. But they
Yeah.
were saying like, "Dude, this is really cool." And he said on the way out, without him, no micromanaging and not saying like, "You need to go back and do this." He just gave a simple suggestion, which was, "Why don't you have you heard of the Altiverb plugin? Because we all had it." He
Uh-huh.
says, "You should try taking those sounds and running them as an IR into Altiverb." And right at that moment, that like I went back to my desk, I tried it out, and that just like blew my mind open. And I was like, "Oh, I can do other things with audio." So then like I went into doubler and I started putting like 5 doublers in a row, and then I would do weird things, and then I would create these really interesting things. And that's how I got into opening my mind to
Wow.
sound design a little bit more.
That's really cool.